Strong.
One of the alleged instigators behind the day-long Umtata looting and chaos. Police also link taxi owners' guns to criminal activities. More fake doctors emerge, taking the pulse and money of the nation. And we have a list of the places that will give you a freebie if you vote tomorrow. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton. Good to have you with us.
This is Eyewitness News.
After the chaos yesterday in Umtata, when taxi drivers took to the streets, blocking entrances and exits into the area, closing down schools and attempting to storm the airport, today the mop-up of debris and the few items that were not stolen in the consequent looting of trucks, instigated allegedly by this man, amongst many others.
Colin. Ndiselela ngincilile ndiyacela uxolo strong ndiyayiboniswa le nto ngoku apha ekuseni.
Taxi drivers were protesting over the confiscation of their firearms by police. Police took 43 firearms from the operators last week as part of a murder investigation into 2 people being killed and 18 others injured. Premier Oscar Mabuyane says some of the guns confiscated have been linked to criminal activities.
About 9 guns were already been claimed by their owners yesterday. So that process is going to follow the law. Many of these guns belong to companies, the big companies in KZN that are having security guards all over here in our province protecting taxi people.
Sandako was not part of the taxi strike. Let me clarify that. Today there will be no protest.
With just one day to go before the elections, the Electoral Court now has another legal matter to deal with. The DA wants the court to fine President Cyril Ramaphosa and reduce the ANC's votes over the national address he delivered on Sunday evening. In an application filed with the Electoral Court, the official opposition says he violated the Electoral Act and abused his office to deliver a campaign speech. The DA is arguing Ramaphosa's main aim was to garner more votes for the ANC.
Ramaphosa's manipulation was cynical, calculated, and designed to influence the outcome of the election by providing the ANC with unearned airtime that was not made available to any other party contesting the election.
The casting of special votes at voting stations and by home visits ended at 5 p.m. today.
I did the application online after hearing it on the radio. I'm in a wheelchair. My mother's in a wheelchair. It was quick, easy. The guy that came, he explained everything, and there was a police official with him. Very friendly, very friendly.
We also saw DA KwaZulu-Natal Premier candidate Christopher Pappas out voting in Howick, which falls under the Umgeni municipality, where he is currently mayor.
So my message to all the voters out there in KwaZulu-Natal is don't lose faith in democracy as a vehicle to be able to bring change. You hire and you fire with your vote. You can either hire the same people that are in power now, or you can fire them through your vote.
At least 13 people have been killed in a crash involving a taxi and a truck on the R521 between Polokwane and Dendron. The accident took place earlier today.
Limpopo MSC for Transport and Community Safety, Florence Radzilan, will be paying a courtesy visit. More details will follow as our traffic officials on the scene gives us update.
10 fake doctors have been arrested in some parts of the country for providing health services. The Health Professions Council of South Africa says these arrests bring to 34 the number who've been caught since last year. The council says a woman was recently handcuffed in Durban for advertising that she provides health services while she's not registered.
The public is urged to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activities to the HPCSA via email at inspectorateoffice@hpcsa.co.za.
Southern Cape police say a forensic probe to determine the origins of human remains found at the site of a collapsed building in George has not been finalised. Police say a security guard made the find at the site on Friday. 34 people died when a partially completed 5-storey block of flats caved in more than 3 weeks ago. All 62 workers on site at the time have been accounted for. A gaping hole remains on what used to be a residential building at 75 Victoria Street in George. The site has been cleared following an extensive 11-day search and recovery operation. Since disaster officers concluded their work and handed the site over to police, human remains were found on the grounds. They haven't been linked to any victim.
This discovery forms part of the ongoing police probe. An inquest docket is being investigated.
At least 4 investigations are underway to determine the cause of the fatal collapse. And I noticed that the garage I pass every day is offering free coffee to anyone who votes tomorrow. Now, they're not alone, realising how important it is to get people to vote in these elections. They're possibly the most unpredictable in our 30 years of democracy. But if that urge doesn't get you to the polling station, maybe this will. The offer of freebies from many popular places. You can get a free donut, a free draft of beer, free pizzas, milk tart, and even tequila. And so much more if you leave your mark. We are live at the Rock tomorrow when the international votes start coming in, and yours too. We shall see you then.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.